Hi, I'm Mekhai, and I'm here to vent. I used to do like some sexy looks also, but I stopped doing that. Like, yeah, now I do like fashion, street. I like to do a lot of New York looks because I'm a New Yorker. So.
Oh, okay, man. So, you ever thought about runway?
Runway, yes, I've done runway too.
You've done runway.
I did New York Fashion Week last year.
You got a resume.
Yeah.
I got a celebrity in here.
Look, stop it now.
Look, portfolio. That's
yeah,
dope.
It was nice. It was nice.
That's dope. Okay, so what is the industry like for our people, like the modeling industry?
What's the industry like for models?
Yeah, in our people specifically.
Oh, for our people. Ooh, that's a good question. All right, so I would say for me, the industry is nice, but it's also, I don't like to be boxed in, and I realized that I got boxed in a lot recently. Like, once I did sexy shoots, that's all they would ask me for, and I'm like, nah, I have more, to show than that. Mm-hmm. So it was up to me really though to change my look and say, nah, this is not what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm gonna do. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and it happens to a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
How do you get boxed in?
Like I said, like if I do one lingerie shoot, that's all they'll ask me for. It's like, oh, can you do this lingerie shoot? Can you do this? Can you lay in a bed? And I'm like, no, I'm way more than that. And I see that a lot with black women too. So. Okay,
so why is it that black women only get casted for those type of scenes, get typecasted as that instead of like why can't you be like sexy runway model or something like that? Why is that? Why do you think?
I definitely think that society and media is a big part of that. Mm-hmm. Like the same way that, thank God it's changing a little bit, but a lot of movies that we've seen are just like black men as thugs, killers. Mm-hmm. And so they do the same thing with women in modeling. Like we're just seen as sexy and object when we're much more. Mm-hmm. We created fashion, we created most of the looks that are seen on runways, and we need to get that credit.
That makes sense. Because I'm thinking like, is it really that? All right, then. So I get like there's a probably like a caste system. I don't know like how you would call it as far as like modeling goes, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, well I'm figuring if you can model sexy, well why you can't? Why is it?
Exactly.
What's the runway thing? I've heard some models say, well, honestly, I'm just not like coordinated enough to walk a runway. I've heard that. Okay. But like for most people, they say like, I get typecasted into like urban magazine type shoots and stuff like that. And I've never really got. I'm like, if you're pretty enough to do that, then
why can't you do something else?
Yeah.
I think it's a stigma, honestly. Just the way media wants to portray us. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right then. So for now, obviously, if you did lingerie, you're cool with it, but the situation is like
not anymore.
You're not okay, not anymore. Okay, because I was going to ask like maybe as your career progresses, because you ever see yourself maybe just doing that just for you, just because you want to expand yourself again and show like a flip side. Once you're respected as the type of model as you want to be respected as, you ever think you'd go back to it?
That's a good question. Right now I could say no. Like I might do those shoots maybe like for my husband or something, but I can't. I just want to stay in like the clothing box.
The clothing. Yeah. Okay. With clothing on.
Yes.
I got you. All right.
Hey y'all, so I just vented. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.